So Sophie and Ernie were up in their dressing room getting ready to go out on stage, and Ernie says, Sophie, what's that mirror behind the door? And she says, oh, that's my magic mirror. She goes over and she goes, mirror, mirror on the door, make my breasts a 44. And there they were. So she goes out getting ready to go on stage, and he goes, let's see how that works. So he goes over and he says, mirror, mirror on the door, make my penis touch the floor. And his legs got shorter. I heard her make mention about Mae West, and of course Mae West is a very colorful character. And one day she was in her dressing room, and a knock comes to her door, and she opens it, and here's this big cowboy. And she says, boy, how tall are you, handsome? He says, well, I'm 6'6", ma'am. She says, well, you leave your 6 foot outside, and you bring your 6 inches inside. Okay. Next we have, now this is Ghosts from the Past. This is not, it's not a funny sketch. It's more of just a little historical thing about people from the 20s and 30s, and we really didn't know how to tie these in because we try to do a lot of fun things, but this was a serious one, so we're going to do it. First off, we have Amelia Earhart. She was born July 24th, 1897, Atchison, Kansas, and disappeared July 2nd, 1937, near Howland Island in the Central Pacific Ocean. She was the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic. She was a celebrated American woman aviator, and her disappearance during the flight around the world in 1937 became an enduring mystery, fueling much speculation that lasts even to this day. Here's Amelia Earhart. Next we have William Avery Bishop. He was a Canadian flying ace of the First World War. He was born February 8, 1894 in Owen Sound, Canada. He was awarded the Victoria Cross and Distinguished Service Award and many others. He was credited with 72 victories, making him the top Canadian and British ace of World War I. He died September 11th in 1956 in West Palm Beach, Florida. His nickname was Billy Bish. By the way, our actor Billy Bish was actually named after him. What? Well, we thought we were going to have Manfred von Richthofen, but
Just flew in.
Just flew in. Manfred von Richthofen, a famous German pilot, was considered the top ace of World War I, being officially credited with 80 air combat victories for the German forces. He did write a book called The Red Fighter Pilot, which was published in 1917. He was born May 1892 and was thankfully shot down and died April 1918. Here is Manfred von Richthofen.
Known as Snoopy, the Red Bear.